It's a great product.
It is a great product. Thanks, guys.
Good luck.
Right on, baby.
I would have never done that.
I felt like they were the Sharks and you were pitching them.
You know what, you guys? It's disgusting how much you criticize when I'm the winner and you're the loser.
Last season, Jeff Stafford and Dusty Holloway made a deal with Mark Cuban for their product, Shell Bobbers, fishing bobbers made from shotgun shells.
Deal? Yes, we will accept your offer.
Let's see how they're doing now.
Business has been awesome since Shark Tank. It feels like I'm on a roller coaster that's going like 3,000 miles an hour.
After landing our deal, we knew we had to scale quickly. We moved into a 3,500 square foot facility, hired a team of employees, and brought in the automation we needed to pump these things out quick.
I went from making 100 a day to 25,000 every day.
Cool. Got it. Thanks, man.
It feels really good being able to keep shell bobbers made in America. To be able to provide jobs in our hometown, it's just been really cool to see. Thank you.
There you go.
Before Shark Tank, we had less than $1,000 in sales. After making our deal with Mark, we're in the largest retailer in the world, 7-Eleven. Now, we're projecting over $1 million in sales over the next 12 months.
It's 2 pallets. 2 pallets, yeah. I can have that out by Thursday.
The experience has been a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and it's all thanks to Shark Tank.
Thank you, Shark Tank!
I'm Amanda Adams.
I'm Jason Adams.
And we're from McKinney, Texas.
Amanda and I met a year ago on a blind date. We fell in love and got married within 6 weeks. We both had kids, so we blended our families together, and now we're expecting a baby boy. Combining 2 already established families is difficult and takes a lot of work.
You've got to find a good way to communicate. Well, what if we put that like that?
That could work.
We developed a product to save marriages and relationships.
It was born out of love to help couples like us communicate our thoughts and feelings, even when it's tough. We know people, we know relationships. Manufacturing, price points, and margins are not our strong points. This is where the Sharks can really help us. We need to make this deal.
We've invested over $100,000 to make our dream a reality.
And we feel very passionate that this can help save millions of relationships. Hello, Sharks. I'm Jason.
I'm Amanda.
This is baby Koa, and we're the Adams family.
Our company is Elephant Chat, and we're seeking a $50,000 investment for a 20% stake in our company.
No one likes those we need to talk conversations.
But they are necessary.
And most of the time, you don't know that you need to have that talk until you start getting the cold shoulder and end up sleeping on the couch.
Until now.
We designed a product that allows you to visually tell your partner you have something to talk about. Introducing the elephant in the room.
Oh, Lord.
Is that a stuffed animal?
It is a stuffed elephant. So when I see the toilet seat has been left up for the millionth time, I don't have to be ready to pounce on him when he walks through the door or be mad when he doesn't realize I'm upset. I simply remove the cover and reveal the elephant in the room.
So when I get home and I see the elephant is in the room, I immediately know that she has something she wants to talk about, which allows me to understand her mood, but gives me time to settle in. Then when I'm ready, I simply say, you want to talk about the elephant in the room? And one of the best rules about Elephant Chat is that you can only talk if you're holding the elephant. So which one of you Sharks would like to be the first to talk about the elephant in the room?
Lord. Amanda, how long have you been married?
Well, it's actually today is our 13th month anniversary.
Is one of you a therapist?
We are not. What we landed on was this worked for us.
If you're really married,
They obviously are, yeah.
Yeah, you know the rules. There's one person right and the other person's the husband.
Yeah.
That's it. There's nothing to discuss. So how much does each one cost to make?
To make, on our very first run of 500, it was $22.
Whoa. Oh, my goodness.
Each?
Whoa.
You know, can I see the
You have to
box?
sell
Yes.
the elephant
Jason,
for
what do you sell the
$150.
elephant for?
59 is what we're looking at.
How much money did you put to start the business?
Okay, we raised $100,000.
Raised?
We have 7, we just are local friends.
They won't be friends for long.
You guys, the thing is, like, a stuffed elephant animal is very inexpensive to make.
That's correct.
It costs you a lot of money to go into that box with tooling. So to make the decision and spend that much money when you're a brand new business is a wonderment to me, because that's a risk and it's a big expense.
You know what, the finances actually worked out the best for us, because as we started to look at all the other boxes that existed out there, there wasn't another way to get a clear plastic inside of a covered plastic.
But Jason, just staying on theme here for a second.
Yes.
I go online, I click on stuffed elephants. Here's one for $2.99. Here's one for $69.
That's right.
$59.
I get exactly what you're saying. The issue here is that says every single person has something that they really want to say.
Can I have the elephant?
Yes.
Thank you. When you first start out, one, you do it as inexpensively as you possibly can because you don't know if this will succeed. Two, I think it's very important to offer something at a very affordable price.
It wasn't going to work for me, for her to take it serious, that I wanted to build better communications. If it was $19.99 for 2 of them and I got a free Snuggie with
But you
it.
guys, at $60 a piece, I don't think it would ever sell. I'm out.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Lori. So our first strategy is that we've made relationships and inroads with the marriage counseling and other counseling industries. So
You're
Gotta be kidding. I would buy that box for $60, open it up, and find a $1 stuffed elephant in it. If your phone number was in there, you could sell me some tickets to an anger management show, because I would be very unhappy. The consumer experience of getting completely ripped off blind is going to be an unpleasant one.
Well,
and for that reason, Jason, I'm definitely out.
okay.
My wife gets really mad at me sometimes. I don't know why, because I'm the perfect husband. I'm just picturing going to her with a little stuffed animal and saying, honey, don't yell at me. I don't know if that's going to work.
Well, from the marriage counselors that we've talked to, they love the idea because right now they use this method, but they use it with pencils and random objects.
Amanda, you've been married for 13 months. Come talk to me after 23 years.
Right.
Okay? I'm out.
Damon?
We still have $53,000 in cash. We own 3 injection molds, and we have the first 500 units.
If I came home, this would be an early warning signal. I would slide out the window and hop the back gate and go to a bar and not come home till the next day, because this would mean that, honey, we have to talk.
Maybe that's why you're not married.
Maybe. This just isn't for me. I'm out.
Thank you.
I think Mark may be in on this one.
First, I think these guys are all wrong. Okay? I think the product should be more expensive. You guys are in the conflict resolution business, right?
That's right.
Now, trying to sell this in a retail environment
Isn't going to work.
And that wasn't our focus.
You go to the marriage counselors with the 500 units you have, and this is a conflict resolution device. There's nobody who needs corny stuff more than marriage counselors.
Right.
Mark, what are you going to do?
I can't go in because you guys aren't where you need to be yet, and for that reason, I'm out.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
Good luck.
Congratulations. Good luck with the baby.
Thank you.
We know this works. We know how it works for us in our
And
marriage.
everyone we talk to loves it.
And so we're going to continue to go forward.
Love you.
Next into the tank is an entrepreneur who believes there's big money to be made from big scares.
Everywhere I go, there's zombies.
Hi, Sharks. I'm Melissa Carbone from Los Angeles. My company is 1031 Productions, and I'm seeking $2 million in exchange for 10% of my company.
Ooh. Wow.
1031 Productions is an entertainment company that creates, owns, and produces live attractions in the horror space. Our most popular attraction is the Los Angeles Haunted Hayride, and it is not for the faint of heart. Sharks, when you take our hayride, you are entering the pitch black woods, where demonic forces, lost souls, psychopathic fun are waiting around every turn.
Let's hope he bites.
And just when you think the terror is over, think again.
Oh, God.
He likes you. Don't eyeball me. I will kick your tush back to Texas.
Mark, get him.
Okay, Melissa, you know what's really scaring the crap out of me is your valuation. So $2 million for 10% imputes a $20 million value on this scary hair ride business. Tell us why you're worth $20 million.
We do attractions all year long. We have the Los Angeles Haunted Hayride, which is our seasonal attraction here in LA. 17 nights. We sell out every single night. We do about $1.8 million right now per October.
Whoa. Wow.
1.8 is really good.
In 17 days.
Fantastic in 17 days.
We have another attraction called the Great Horror Campout that we just launched, which is the summer attraction. The Great Horror Campout is our way of not being a seasonal company. It is an overnight, completely immersive camping experience, horror themed.
Oh no.
So it's 12 hours. We take 2,000 campers, we put them in tents, and we have an incredibly interactive experience that includes everything from a hell
hunt. So it's basically summer camp from hell.
Yeah.
1.8 million in. At the end of the 17 days, what's left?
It cost us $1.2 million to produce the Los Angeles Haunted Hayride. So
I'm left with $600,000 free cash afterwards?
Yeah. I mean, it varies year to year because right now we're in a launching new attraction mode. We're launching a New York Haunted Hayride, which is what we're seeking some of this money for. The Great Horror Campout, we're launching it next year in 10 cities up the West Coast.
And
so
therein lies the rub, right? Because they're very, very, very expensive to produce and create.
Right. Well, the campouts are cheap to produce.
How much advertising or promotion do you do?
We spend about $300,000. We do a ton of radio. My background is I ran Clear Channel Los Angeles for 10 years. So my advertising, marketing, and my other business partner is actually still with Clear Channel. So we know how to make a dollar go really far from a marketing standpoint.
How many unique individuals come through?
The Hayride,
yeah.
we have 50,000 people. We sell out every single night. So this year's our first year. We increased our max capacity to 100,800. We actually are doubling our max capacity this year.
You sell out every night for 17 days?
Every night.
That's amazing. So can I extrapolate and say that it's going to be $3.6 million in revenue this year?
Yes, if we sell out.
So that means this thing will generate just over $1 million if everything works, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now you're an intelligent woman. I'm trying to make the leap now. We have to get back to reality on your $20 million ask.
Yeah.
Let's give you a fair chance of making $1 million before tax, okay?
Yep.
That's about $700,000 after tax. If I gave you a 10 multiple, you're worth $7 million. How is it that I am going to pay 20 for a $7 million business? If everything goes right, that's the horror story you've brought here. You've overvalued your business.
We've had major entertainment companies in LA who have already given us offers to buy our company, and this is about what they're valuing it.
Why are you such a greedy pig?
Kevin.
Not greedy. I have lots of high hopes for the company, and I want to grow fast.
Just because a Hollywood bozo offered you a $20 million valuation.
You know what the horror show is? Listen to you argue about valuation all the time.
But then why don't you just give her $2 million for 10%?
I am projecting for the New York Haunted Hayride, which hasn't happened yet because it's the same model in LA. We're just plopping it there.
You haven't done it yet.
Let her go.
But
Go ahead.
Geographically, it's a different model because it never rains in LA.
Melissa, I don't agree that your risk analysis is correct. It never happens that everything you roll out is successful day one. That's ridiculous.
For me, it is not hard to get lots of people